50% roughly of Gujarat already voted in the first phase, and today the remaining 50% is voting. It's about 1 o'clock just now in the afternoon, and in just about 4 hours, by 5 p.m., voting is going to close, and then shortly after that we'll have the first round of exit polls for Gujarat as well as for Himachal Pradesh, which has already voted. And this is of course a crucial election because Gujarat is the home state of the Prime Minister Narendra Modi and Home Minister Amit Shah, and both of them actually were out voting today in their respective voting booths. The Prime Minister in fact took out a massive roadshow ahead of actually going in to vote, and so did the Home Minister. A big show of strength by both of them, as well as Chief Minister Bhupendra Patel, who also voted in this particular phase. So all eyes are on Gujarat today as the countdown begins to this fascinating election. I'm joined by my colleague Ankit is joining us. He's in Ahmedabad, Pratapnagar, Ahmedabad, and Sohit is also with us in another part of Ahmedabad in Ghatlodia, which is in fact the constituency of the Chief Minister. Ankit, one of the big crucial aspects of this election has been this sort of drop in the turnout. In the first phase, it dropped by close to 5 percentage points. The EC unusually even came out, put a message saying, please come out and vote. What are you seeing? Because remember, again, a lot of urban constituencies, or urban areas are going to poll this time. Ahmedabad, Gandhinagar, Vadodara. These are seen as pockets of, where you see poor turnouts, voters aren't that interested. Are you seeing any uptick this time, or is it still looking a little thanda?
So by 12 o'clock, Vasu, if you take a look at the election percentage, it's slightly less than what it was in 2017. But having said that, the Prime Minister, that's the reason why you see in the constituency like Ahmedabad, which the BJP maximized last time, 21 of the 23 seats, including Ahmedabad rural, 16 in the city. All 16 were won by the BJP, and in the rural constituency as well, BJP won, in fact, 5 of the 7 seats. The Prime Minister's push after the first phase was to try and ensure that the BJP voters do come out. If you compare it, and it's a very interesting comparison, if I may give you, in the first phase of voting, take for example Rajkot West, which was Vijay Rupani, the former Chief Minister, who was about 6 months back, him and his entire cabinet was removed. Vijay Rupani last election won that constituency by the margin of more than 50,000 votes, about 54,000 votes. That's also a very important constituency because after Vajubhai Vala, who was one of the key architects of the Bharatiya Janata Party and the RSS in Gujarat, Prime Minister Narendra Modi fought his first election from Rajkot West. Now this time, not only has Mr. Rupani been dropped, a new candidate has been brought in. In that constituency, if you compare it to 2017, there is a 9% drop in the voting percentage. Many analysts are saying that it is also because Mr. Rupani has not campaigned actively. The workers there are not quite happy with the change that have taken place. And the result of that has been the Prime Minister and Mr. Amit Shah leading this entire campaign for the second phase, leading it from the front. In just about one day and a half, the last day of campaigning, Prime Minister has done 6 rallies, 2 massive road shows, and overall in the Gujarat election between Mr. Amit Shah and Prime Minister Narendra Modi, 68 rallies and road shows have taken place, most of them in the second half of this campaign. So clearly there is some sort of a worry as far as the BJP is concerned. But the other aspect of it also is, few BJP leaders tell us that this also tells you that though people might not be very interested in voting because they feel possibly the result is, they know what the result is going to be, and that's why there is no overwhelming surge of the people coming out and expressing their franchise. Meanwhile, contrast the first phase urban areas with the places like the tribal areas of Saurashtra, of Kutch, more than 70% voting. But Vasu, if you only take 2017 out of the equation and talk about elections before that, 2012 and earlier, the voting percentage in the cities has not been, in quite high 60s. So as of now, though there are mixed signals, but we'll know how this pans out and whether the people do come out in this phase and vote. I'll just tell you one very interesting thing. Like you were saying that it was very unusual for the Election Commission between two phases of the election to come out, put a list of the voters of the urban areas and say that, look, people are not voting in the urban areas. It's also very unusual to see the Election Commission boards, the advertisement material of the Election Commission all across Ahmedabad are in a particular color, or orange to say the least, and many people are raising objection to it that it is, it is corresponding to the colors of a political party. So far, no word from the Election Commission on that, but at least at this moment where I'm standing, this is the Alice Bridge area. This also has, Vasu, a lot of minority population. A few of the pockets in Ahmedabad where the minority population is in big numbers. Interestingly here, out of the total number of candidates, there are 12 candidates, those who are from the minority community. Now, people say that this is the BJP's electoral machinery at work, but at least at this moment, there are these people, those who are coming out near the Congress office and expressing their franchise, Vasu.